What's up, players? So, I'm gonna address this real quick, and by real quick, I'll probably ramble about it for 10 friggin' minutes. And then Steve will watch it while he's, eating breakfast or drinking coffee at like friggin' 4 a.m. Sheiky will watch it at work, trying to get caught. Turn the volume down to hear some cussing. Shout out. Anyway, I started doing biceps curls. The reason being is I've been doing some pretty hard climbs that require underclings, which means I'm holding onto something like this, the underhand position. And I'm also like way out here, so it's like a stretched out undercling, which puts way more strain on my biceps, and I realized, especially when I'm trying really freaking hard, like kind of like limit bouldering, right? So I had a little elbow tendonitis in my left arm for like a week. I kept climbing and training anyway. I don't really. This is kind of just my opinion. This is not at all scientific, but it seems to work for me. Um, I don't really believe in tendonitis. I don't believe in resting if you have tendonitis. Now if it progresses to straight up tendinopathy, where that's like a medical diagnosis, and you're in like severe pain. I mean, I've seen people literally crying because of like tendon pain. If it's at that level, then yeah, okay, you've royally fucked up, and did not do the correct things to prevent the tendonitis progressing to that like extreme level. Um, but if you just have tendonitis, you should continue training, but then like do something about it, right? Change up your training so that you're addressing the tendonitis and it's getting better as you train instead of worse, right? So since it was primarily in my biceps, I started working biceps curls. At first I was doing Zotman curls, so the ones where you come up like this and then supinate and come around, and you're doing both arms like that in kind of a rhythmic motion. Super therapeutic exercise. I was doing like sets of 40. You get like a massive pump, flush blood to the affected area, get all the freaking nutrients, and kickstart all those metabolic processes. You know what I mean? To kind of help with the healing, and that helped very quickly. Again, had it for a week, and then it's gone. So now I've gone from the kind of prehab rehab to the re-strengthening, right? I figure if the curls, obviously they helped, they cured my tendonitis. So that tells me that the biceps curls are the thing to do, and now I should start doing them heavy to prevent tendon pain in the future. Look at this guy. He's always trying to get into some shit. Where are you even trying to get to? Crazy ass dog. Anyway, in addition to that, I pretty much always do circuit training. I don't really waste time in my training anymore. So it's not like I'm just doing biceps curls, right? I'm doing it in a circuit with triceps extensions on the heavy bands, and also, hangboard pull-ups on the 14 to 10 millimeter holds. And once the sets get really hard and I feel like I can't keep up with the tri-set, and my nervous system needs more recovery between attempts, then I'll I'll add in like kind of a fourth set, if you will, just walking for like 3 minutes on the treadmill. Okay, getting some steps in, getting a little active recovery. You know what I mean? So that's been my workout for the last 2 sessions on these. Did some last night, and I did some Monday or something, or Sunday, I can't remember. But and things are progressing well. I'm already curling nearly as well as I used to when I was fucking helicopter or some shit. I used to curl all the time when I was like a teenager, you know what I mean? But since then, we're talking about fucking 15 years ago, 16 years ago, I've really not done any kind of serious isolated arm training. So the old muscle memory is coming back for sure. I think what I do maybe like I want to say I did like 7 or 8 reps each arm with 40 pounds. I'm pretty sure, again, it's a long time ago, but I'm pretty sure I used to do like 12 reps each arm with 40 pounds. Because I remember doing like 10 with 50, and then, it would kind of go down from there, like 6, 55, 4 with 60. I think one day I did like maybe 1 or 2 reps with 80. This is when I weighed a bit more and I was actually bodybuilding and focusing on that and a little bit of jiu-jitsu. I was like 19 years old or something. But I think a good goal would be to get back there and get to like at least we're gonna do like a decent non-cheaty rep with half my body weight in each hand. I think that would be about as much bicep strength as I need for climbing. You know what I mean? Unless there's like a very extreme undercling problem where I've got to like really hold most of my weight in one arm or something. I think it's a good goal, and I'm not that close to getting there, but maybe like 2/3 of the way, give or take. Now, anyway, after saying all that shit, right? Thing to address is like the comments, right? Spencer Graziano, another shout out, was joking around. He saw people already, criticizing my form because, in his words, everyone knows best when it comes to biceps curls. And it's a weird exercise to, I don't know, to just get picky about. It's like, who gives a fuck? Biceps curls, you know what I mean? I understand something dangerous like a deadlift or like a back squat. There's like weight on your fucking shoulders. That's like hundreds and hundreds of pounds. But like a biceps curl, like a 45-pound biceps curl, you're concerned I'm gonna like hurt myself? I mean, I guess it comes maybe partly at least from a I don't know, humanitarian kind of mindset of like, this guy's in danger, I gotta help him or whatever. But I feel like a lot of it too is just kind of like this stupid YouTube mindset of like, oh, I know best and I'll just attack what you're doing instead of asking questions about it, right? Instead of thinking, I wonder why this guy's doing it like that, they immediately jump to, I know best, One of these days, people need to grow up and, I don't know what it takes, man. It looks a little bit of wisdom to start asking questions, to stop attacking people for doing things differently. Ask the question, why are you doing it? Why are you doing that differently? This is how I do it. Why do you do it this way? You might learn something. This guy's gonna learn something here in a minute. Hey! What the hell are you doing? Come on. Come on. Mess my video up. Causing a ruckus. Causing a ruckus. Go home. Go home. Go home. Go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Don't give me that. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. There we go. A little rapscallion over here. But yeah, man. Just ask a fucking question, for fuck's sake. What are we doing here? Oh, I know best. There's no one way to do anything. People always have reasons they're doing something. Even these guys that are lifting like 1,000 pounds and 1 inches, they probably have a reason for doing that. You know, it's easy to just see that, think it's stupid, make fun of it, say they're gonna hurt themselves, blah blah blah. But they might have a good reason for doing it, you know, or it's just fun. They're just having fun. Fuck it, let them have fun, you know. Now in my case, I had a pretty cheaty set of 3 with 45 pounds. Again, not even a weight that's that heavy in the grand scheme of things, right? But cheating a rep and using like a little bit of body English, it's just a technique to milk your set for what it's worth, you know? Maybe a somewhat advanced technique. I probably wouldn't recommend beginners to do it, but I think it's fine for even like intermediate trainees to do, you know, every once in a while. It's like, why not? You know, why not leverage the rest of your body, get this weight up, and if you noticed after I freaking leaned back, I then controlled the freaking eccentric, okay, to finish off the set. So not only did I get to, you know, finish the concentric with a little bit of body English, but that allowed me to, with just the power of my arm, do one more nice eccentric repetition and get more time under tension, man. So why would I not do that? Furthermore, that was the last set that I did, other than the freaking burnout with 40, right? So I was super warmed up, you know, talking about maybe an hour deep into my workout. Arms are freaking pumped to the gills. You know, very little chance of me injuring myself. Anyway, that's about it. You know, we're getting strong, and yeah, we're bulletproof in the arms. I'm doing the freaking straight arm work too. Been doing the they call them skin to cats and gymnastics, the freaking twirly twirls on the the gymnastics rings, a little backflip kind of thing when you kind of hang in your biceps on the way down. And yeah, I'm getting stupid strong, so no more tendonitis in the future probably. Anyway, y'all take care, keep crushing, keep training however the fuck you want to, and yeah, if I ever see y'all doing something weird, I'll probably just ask about it, because I'm not a cunt.
You can do whatever the fuck you want to do.